Hello, and welcome everyone. I'm your host, John Zorn, C7-282. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Tomorrow Tonight. We're coming at you live from the far-off future of 2021. How's the future look? Better in theory. But hey, automation solved the labor crisis, and now we're all artists. And if you're not, you're probably depressed and you should see a doctor. Another fantastic perk of the year 2021, free healthcare. Well, we've got a lovely program ahead of us tonight. You'll be seeing the works of Mount Hood Community College's photography, design, video, and broadcast students. We've also got an update from our live reporter on Mars and an alien correspondent. So stay tuned and enjoy the show the other John clones and I have got in store for you. You'll notice we've got at camera A, John Zorn Clone 282. At camera B, we have John Zorn Clone 281. In audio, we have John Zorn Clone 280. And at security is the man, John Clone 280. So thank you, and let's get started, shall we? What better way to start off the future than the way we capture the past? These four students have beautiful bodies of work to show, taking powerful moments into a single frame. To start us off here, we have the talented photographer Hannah Ammons. Let's check out her work. Check it out on the big screen. That was Hannah Ammons, everybody. Hannah Ammons. Give it up for Hannah Ammons. Thank you. Yes. Up next after Hannah, we have Ryan Franzen. So let's go ahead and take a look at Ryan's works up on the big screen now.
My name is Ryan Franzen, and I am a photography student at Mount Hood Community College. I specialize in studio portrait photography, and I hope you enjoy my work. Thank you so much for watching the show.
That was Ryan Franzen, everybody. Ryan Franzen. Give it up for Ryan Franzen. Yes. And up next, we have the lovely and talented Cole Fredette. Everybody take a look at Cole's reel now. Cole Fredette, everybody. Cole Fredette. Yes, what a talented man. Up next, we have Sylvan Romano. So we're going to go ahead and pull up Sylvan's reel now. Check it out. That was Sylvan Romano, everybody. Sylvan Romano. Everybody give it up for Sylvan. Wow. Imagine taking pictures that don't move. Well, that wraps up our photography students. You can check out their websites and info in the live chat if you want to see more of their work and contact these awesome creatives. Next up, they create identities for the things you need and want, our graphic designers. Each with their unique aesthetics and tastes, let's see what these awesome creators have in store. Up next, we have Emily Barnett. So let's go ahead and pull her up on the screen and everybody take a look. That was Emily Barnett, everybody. Emily Barnett. Let's give it up for Emily. Up next, we're going to be taking a look at Sarah Breeding. Go ahead and pull up her portfolio now, and everybody take a look.
Hello, I am Sarah Breeden. I enjoy to create art and develop that into graphic design. I use reasoning and expression into a lot of my designs. Here's my work.
Sarah Breeding, everybody. Everybody give it up for Sarah Breeding. Up next, we have Scotty Kopelman. So everybody go ahead, take a look at the big screen, and let's see what he has to offer. All right, everybody, Scotty Kopelman. Give it up for Scotty Kopelman. We've got him here with us right now. So, Scotty, tell us what you like to do.
As far as graphic design wise, or
yeah, what kind of things do you want to get into? What kind of things do you like?
I like doing a lot of branding, typography. I like, I've been doing some work with a skateboard company named Shake Jump, doing graphics for them.
You a skater yourself, Scotty?
Oh yeah, since I was 9 years old. Most of my life I've skateboarded.
Oh, fantastic. Well, that's a good lane to get into.
Yeah, it's allowed for some really cool things in my life. I've definitely, I've been doing it forever.
So are you planning on doing more freelance stuff, or are you trying to get more into the advertising realm with your graphic design?
I think initially, definitely working for someone would be ideal, and then just kind of see what unfolds. Freelance would be pretty cool, down the line, but I think there's much for me to learn still. So I like working with people.
Awesome. Well, thanks for coming on, Scotty. It was great talking to you. Give it up for Scotty Kopelman, everybody. Scotty Kopelman, thank you. And up next, we have another graphic designer, Stephanie DeBruin. So let's go ahead and take a look at the screen and see what she has to offer. Stephanie DeBruin, everybody. Stephanie DeBruin. Give it up for Stephanie. Up next, we have Harold Gonzalez. So let's go ahead and pull up his reel onto the screen now, and everybody take a look. Thank you.
Hola, my name is Harold Gonzalez, and I am a graphic designer. What I like the most of being a graphic designer is listening to people's ideas and transforming them in something tangible. Let me show you some of my work.
Give it up for Harold, everybody. Give it up for Harold Gonzalez. Fantastic. Up next, we have Mariah Johnson. So we're going to go ahead and pull out, and we're going to take a look at her reel.
Hello there. Want to see some out-of-the-box designs? Head on over to lukewarmjello.com to see more stuff like this.
Mariah Johnson, everybody. Mariah Johnson. And we have actually got Mariah here, so we're going to go ahead and pull up her feed. So, Mariah, well, love the hat, first of all. We truly live in 2021. This is the future for sure. So, you are very good at creating branding packages and formatting a cohesive look and feel. So, tell me, what goes into that process?
It's a lot of like pre-production stuff. Most of my process is in the research, mood boards, thumbnailing. That's like something I really focus on a lot. I think it's probably the most important part of design. If you don't have that backbone, it's really hard to get to something really good towards the end.
Right, right. Well, it looks good. So, what sparked your passion for design and what keeps you going?
Well, I started design back in high school. There's an elective class, and I just kind of stuck with that for the 4 years I was in high school. And then I just kind of ended up here, sort of, because I'm not very good at anything else other than like art and design stuff. So it was kind of just inevitable that I would end up here.
Wonderful, wonderful. So, we've got insider info that you like comics. So, what's your favorite comic and why?
I don't think they're all online. They're not like popular comics, so I'm not sure really which one I would say. I like read some manga mostly. Probably the one I like reading was Full Metal Alchemist. That was one of my favorites.
That's a classic. That's a classic. Well, fantastic. Well, thank you for coming on, Mariah. It was wonderful talking to you, and I wish you luck in the future. Thank you. So, Mariah Johnson, everybody. Give it up for Mariah. And then coming up next, we have Sarah Nguyen. So if everybody will pay attention now to the big screen, we're going to pull up her reel. Sarah Nguyen, everybody. Sarah Nguyen. Up next, we have Lady Perez Carrasco. So let's go ahead and check out her reel now. Give it up for Lady Perez Carrasco, everybody. Lady Perez Carrasco. So we actually got her with us right now. So if we go ahead and pull up the interview, how are you doing, lady?
Yeah, I'm doing great. Well, I'm just a little tired, but I'm doing great.
Fantastic. So, lady, tell me, what is your dream job?
my dream job is to work as a graphic designer from branding.
Fantastic, fantastic. And so what would you say is your favorite thing about being a graphic designer?
My favorite thing about graphic designer, well, I just enjoy to like make stuff like new things, new brandings. That's the always thing I love about graphic design.
Oh, fantastic. Well, that's great. Well, it was wonderful having you on, lady. I hope to talk to you again soon. Thank you so much. And then after this, we have Carla Quiarte coming up. So go ahead and turn your attention to the big screen. We're going to check out Carla.
Shut up and sit down.
Carla Quiarte, everybody. Give it up for Carla Quiarte. And that about wraps it up for our design students. You know, and it feels like graphic design is just a series of switching between rounded corners and sharp corners every couple of years. And as you can tell, by the year 2021, it is rounded corners. So up next, we've got great work from our MHCC video students. But first, update. Mars still sucks and its inhabitants regret moving there. We've actually got a reporter on Mars right now, so we're going to go ahead and give it over to him. Can you tell us what it's like, John?
It's really cold. I want to go home.
Oh, fantastic. Sounds like a lot of work.
This is nothing like Burning Man.
What's Burning Man? Oh, well. Anyway, we're going to move on to our video department now. We've got work from the filmmakers, documentarians, and more of the video department. Let's check out their projects and reels. Up first, we have Austin Asciutto. So let's go ahead and check him out on the big screen.
Yo, I'm sorry. If it's a fucking rap song, I do not know it, bro. I'm sorry.
Send me your location, let's ride the
I was not paying attention when you were singing it. I'm
nothing
so
else about you.
No, that's fine. I don't know why you would say that. That's just rude. Oh my gosh. You're being so stupid.
Yeah, no, you don't point that out.
You're seriously mad at me that I don't see a
Yes,
sty,
I don't know why
and I
you
made a
would
joke
point
about
this
a zit. I made a joke. It was a joke.
Okay, it's not funny though, because it's not like if I just said, oh, look at that big wrinkle you had on your face.
But I don't have a wrinkle on my face. You have a zit on your face.
You've had a zit on your face before too, and you want someone to point it out. It's just rude.
You were asking me to look at a sty. I don't see.
Okay, well, why would you have to say about a zit? That's just
I was making a point that I don't see a sty because I.
Oh my gosh.
Are you serious?
Maybe.
Maybe? You know that was really dumb. She blew it out of proportion like she does.
I'm just trying to stay
I know,
out
but
of
you
it,
can't always
but,
be on her side. But don't you think she blew that out of proportion?
Yeah, I think the whole thing is ridiculous.
Yeah,
But you're the adult. Just end it. Just tell her you're sorry.
She's being ridiculous. Why would I do that? You have to.
Just stop. Just end it. Be an adult. Be the adult and say you're sorry.
Austin Asciuto, everybody. Austin Asciuto. Up next, after Austin, we've got Michaela Bergen. So we're going to go ahead and pull out and look at her reels. Michaela Bergen, everybody. Michaela Bergen. Up here after Michaela, we have Marcy Cadells. We're going to go ahead and check it out, her work. Marcy Cadell, everybody. Marcy Cadell. Give it up for Marcy. Up next, we have Jared Davis. So we're going to go ahead and pull out and check out his work. Let's watch. Jared Davis, everybody. Jared Davis. What a guy. What a guy. We've got Jared here with us today, so we're going to go ahead and pull up him. How you doing, Jared? Jared Davis, everybody. Jared Davis. If nobody was paying attention, that was a new language here in the year 2021. We're trying it out, being inclusive, all that. Thank you, Jared. Thank you again for coming on. And then up next, we have Robert Frank. So let's go ahead and peel off and take a look at Robert's reel. Fantastic. Robert Frank, everybody. What a reel, man. What a reel. So,
Thank
Rob,
you.
how's it going, man? How's it trying to get these pieces together? What was your thought or overall goal for the masterpiece you just showed us?
The overall goal was just to showcase the visual aspect of it. I don't plan on going into any sort of sound design. The primary focus for me is figuring out what would look good visually. And so just trying to make sure it flows through well throughout the entire reel is my ultimate goal for this reel here.
Fantastic. So what kind of work are you hoping to get into after leaving the IM program?
Well, as I stated before, I am hoping to get into something more camera related. I want to work in more of a staff position that works with camera. Ultimate goal would be cinematographer, but that's kind of unrealistic. So just primarily working just with the equipment on set, and just going from there.
Fantastic, fantastic. So there's one word you could use to describe your time here at MHCC. What would you use and why?
I would say educational, not based on the fact of just it being an actual college and stuff, but more on just the fact of being able to work with different people with different backgrounds and different views. It really allowed me to get a different perspective on how to work with people in general and just how to just work in this sort of field with those peoples of those different backgrounds that may have more knowledge or may not have as much knowledge of video production in any case.
Right, that's a very valuable skill. So thank you, Robert. That was Robert Frank, everybody. Robert Frank, thank you so much. So up next, he's not a skater, but he's been known to hit the board. We've got Joshua Fuentes. So let's go ahead and take a look at the big screen and watch Josh's reel.
Trained a little bit harder than me, then they could kill me. The way I got the 18X was you take a test called the PICAT or the ASVAB test. You get the score high enough on that. Hey, I want to go special forces. He's like, all right, cool. Let's see what we can do. And then I remember one morning I got into my car. It was 6:22 a.m. I remember, and he called me and he's like, yo, we got the 18X contract, 5-year commitment. He's like, do you want it? And I was like, yeah.
You don't seem all that scared.
Of course I am.
Joshua Fuentes, everybody. Thank you, Joshua Fuentes, for this great submission. Great work, great stuff. Seen a little bit you in action. I've heard a little bit about you. So what would you say is the most important part to you and what you look for in a job when you're on set? What are your philosophies?
I think adaptable to run a team and run with a team is some of the most important steps.
Fantastic, fantastic. And the word around the street is that you found a Super 8 camera and film. And in a process of doing some restoration work. And for those of us at home who may not know, could you briefly explain what that is or what it entails?
Yeah, so basically it's just a film camera. It's very outdated. It's way back from the 50s. It's just a little wind and shoot camera. It's really fun. I took it on a couple hikes, got some great footage that hopefully I can be putting out here soon. But it has to go through a lot of processes. You have to order it from special shops in Los Angeles, get it back, shoot it, send it to get it developed and digitized, and then they send it back. So it's a long process. It's very tedious, but it's worth it in the end.
Awesome, awesome. And so as we can see, you're a pretty good DP. And would you agree? And is there any final words before we let you go?
Yes, I would agree. I do my best. I try my hardest, and at the end of the day, it's about telling the story. So whatever I can do to express that the best is just, I lost it there.
All right, you're good. Well, I agree too. It looks good. Your reel looked great. And thank you for shedding some light on some things that we didn't know. And so give it up for Josh Fuentes one time, everybody. Thank you. And this next young cat needs no introduction, but we'll give him one anyway. Please direct your attention to the reel of a Mr. Nathaniel Lyle.
Hi, my name is Nathaniel Lyle. I'm an integrated media student. I major in video. I do own my own business called Coastal Cascade Films, but I aspire to be a video operator for the NFL, or even working for a gaming developer. Thank you and enjoy my reel.
Ready? Go!
When I was a kid, I got my first taste of making my own money on my own terms by selling paper airplanes door to door, 5 cents a piece. Kept me busy on the Saturday mornings, and the reason I did it is so I could hang out at the local soda shop, play video games, and enjoy the amenities. So I went into business for myself by making these and selling them 5 cents a piece.
Where we begin does not define who we will become.
Video may have killed the radio star, but the internet killed couch co-op gaming. The massive multiplayer online community is blowing up. Also known as MMOs, which have been around since 1996 with the start of the game called The Realm Online, which is widely considered to be the first true MMO. But recently, it's gotten even bigger. Games like GTA 5, Overwatch, Ghost Recon, and even Call of Duty are all online focused. So why? What happened? And why is it so hard to make split screen? Essential mixed in with my coffee because I don't have time to eat.
Yeah, I have
So
chocolate.
I just mix it.
Hold on. We have to take a time out here. What is your defined breakfast essential that is in your thermos?
No, that's the brand.
It's the brand. It has every
It's a
kind of
powdered-
vitamin you need for a meal replacement. For people that are always on the go.
Okay.
Nathaniel Lyle, everybody. Give it up for Nate. That was fantastic. After Nate here, we have Julian Mendoza. So we're going to pull out and check out his reels. Julian Mendoza, everybody. Julian Mendoza. Give it up for Julian. Fantastic. Fantastic. After this, we have Bailey Milner showing off her reels. So we're going to pull out and take a look at those.
Hi, I'm Bailey Milner. I'm a Mount Hood video student. I've always wanted to become a director and work in movies. Getting to create here, I've realized just how much I enjoy this kind of work. Every story has the potential for a new world, and that idea has inspired me to bring my worlds and others to life. Thank you so much for being here, and here's my reel.
Why are you always so shy? Sad all the time.
Sitting there doing nothing.
Why are you always so quiet?
Porque siempre estás tan
Why are you always
angry,
so
quiet, sad all the time.
Always so quiet.
Shy.
Estás tan
So
callado.
sad.
Sitting there doing nothing.
Sad all the time.
You look so upset.
Shy.
Sitting there doing nothing. You look so upset.
Your job's not done.
Alrighty, baby bird. Now it's time for you to leave the nest. Now on to your shift.
Tutorial mode initiated. Shift start. Welcome to your employee dorm.
Oh, you're human, aren't you? Thanks for the package. I'll catch you later.
going to Finn's house to deliver bats. Are you ready? Oh my god. I'm not ready. You're not ready. It's my sophomore year. As you can tell, I'm not usually the one making cookies.
Introducing diced bread, the best thing since sliced bread.
All my slices were too big. Now, thanks to diced bread, my worries have vanished.
Thanks to our careful technology in innovating the world of bread, we were able to bring you diced bread. Wow. Croutons? Ew! All you need is diced bread. Bailey Milner, everybody. Bailey Milner. Give it up for Bailey. Fantastic, fantastic. After that, we have Alex Morales. So let's go ahead and pull up his work on the big screen and check it out.
I'm gonna chop off my pinky. It's absolutely useless, and you guys just want to go play Uno or something?
Enough talk.
You were the motherfucker. You should have lost. You're the motherfucker. Alex Morales. So, Alex, you are known for your funky vibes and aesthetic. Where do you draw this style from, and what inspires you?
Yeah, so I'm a big fan of this movie called Cutie Honey. It came out in 2004. And that's kind of where I got a lot of my inspiration for like the funk and sort of over the top style. And also Soul Train. I'm a big fan of Soul Train. So that's where I get, my funk from too. Whether or not you call it funk, whatever. But also I think Soul Train should have won the theme.
All right. You brought enough Soul Train for everybody, I think. And so, what do you want to do in the film industry, and why? What are you looking to go into?
I'm looking to do whatever. I'm kind of a big fan of like writing scripts now. I wasn't at the beginning, but now I kind of am. Apart from that, I'm interested in doing advertising just because it seems more stable than like filmmaking. But then going from advertising, I do want to go into filmmaking just because that's kind of the reason why I got in this in the first place, just to make movies.
Fantastic. So before we let you go here, I hear you're taking quite a big road trip and making some cool content about it. Can you go ahead and tell us about that?
I'm not taking the road trip yet. I did go to Washington, D.C., and that was like a 2-day drive, nonstop. It was fun, but definitely exhausting, and I did miss out on some of the classes. I'm planning on going again in like 2 weeks. I'm doing the drive again just because like I had to help my brother out with driving and stuff. So, Yeah, it's not gonna be fun, but you know.
Well, have a good drive, Alex. It was good talking to you. Give it up for Alex Morales one more time. Thank you, Alex. And then
Thank you,
up
John.
next, thank you.
I just want to take a second to say thank you to the portfolio people, you know, for putting on the show. You guys
Thank you.
rock.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah.
Thank you a lot. All right, well, up next, we've got Kyrie Tim, so we're going to go ahead and check out Kyrie's editing reel. So thank you and stay tuned. Everybody, give it up for Alex one more time. And then Kyrie Tim's, here we go. Kyrie Tim's, everybody. Kyrie Tim's. What a fantastic reel. Looking good. After that, we have John Zorn, the original John Zorn. Let's go ahead and check out his work, see what he has. My name is John Zorn, and I'm going to save the world. How? I don't know, but I'll make you a music video. Look at all this fake money I have. Anyway.
The problem was they ass.
John Zorn, everybody. Give it up for John Zorn. Isn't that weird? But that about wraps us up for the video department, the pariah of the IM department. But hey, how could you not love them? I know they certainly have a real warm place in my heart. But up next, we've got the broadcast department, the last of their kind. We're going to go ahead and start off with Levi Pack. So let's go ahead and pull up Levi's info now, and we'll check him out.
My name is Levi. This is Eddie. And we love going to lakes and going for a swim. Check out this piece I made.
My name is Levi Pack, and I'm a broadcasting student at MHCC. I love being a part of media production. I've worked with sound and some video for a handful of projects, but I definitely think that working with sound is where I feel the most comfortable. I have experience with microphones, recording devices, editing software. I've interviewed a handful of subjects, mostly local or from the Northwest. Crafting a story together is the most gratifying aspect of what I do. It's fun to have a really hairy, unclear idea sitting in your head, and once you make just a few small steps, your idea starts going down the assembly line. Obviously, it's a little trickier than that. I don't think I've ever had a final product that perfectly resembled my first hairy idea. Sound is super important to your production. You can get away with like shaky camera work sometimes, or an overexposed shot. A lot of the time, our brains will tend to fill in the visual gaps or inconsistencies. But bad sound is unforgivable. It feels unnatural. I've always prided myself on having good attention to detail. It's unlikely that a fixable flaw will get past me unnoticed. And I guess that kind of encapsulates who I try to be professionally. Like if I was a rock polisher and you put in an order for some polished rocks, you're not going to get a giant bag with tons of polished rocks, but the rocks that you do receive will be the best rocks you've ever seen. So yeah, that's my goal. Polished and attentive sound production.
Levi Pack, everybody. Give it up for Levi Pack. That was Levi Pack. After Levi here, we have Thomas Silk, the man smooth as silk. So let's go ahead, pull out, and see what he has to offer us.
Hi, I'm Thomas Silk. I am a broadcasting student here at MHCC, and I love improv, disc golf, and playing board games. Thanks so much for watching. What is this? Thomas Silk's portfolio video, take 1. Hey, how are you? My name's Thomas Silk, and I'm a broadcaster at Mount Hood Community College. I love movie making and the entire creative process. I hope that one day I'll become a producer so that I can help other creative individuals and their dream projects come to life. For the past 2 years, I have collaborated and created with my fellow integrated media students and a few industry professionals to produce content in a wide variety of creative disciplines. Take this PSA assignment I worked on alongside a frequent collaborator of mine, Scotty Kopelman. He, a graphic designer, and I, a broadcaster, worked as both the copywriter and the art director halves of a creative team. Together we had 2 clients, and it was our mission to create a multimedia marketing campaign for their respective public service announcements. We spent dozens of hours crafting each of our pitches for our client, making sure that everything from the target audience, the hurdles we'd have to jump through, and the execution was on brand, concise, and powerful. I've learned many new skills in the past 2 years. I've become comfortable with most Adobe products. Just check out this kinetic typography project that I worked on. I also know the ins and outs of anything Google related, as well as how to keep files and folders neat and orderly. There's nothing worse than being handed a drive and not knowing where anything is. Am I right? I know that I love to network, and I also love to step up and lead creative teams. I always want to hear from everyone else, because I know I don't always hold all the answers. The creative world is a collaborative one, and I can use all the help I can get. Anyone who knows me knows that I love to perform. I have never been shy to be on camera or in front of a crowd. I have been acting and sometimes helping produce a feature-length micro-budget indie thriller since March 2020. I have years of community theater and choral training, and I have been performing improv comedy for over 5 years, even online. This past year has been difficult. We've had to learn new skills and change the way we do things. But that might be the most important skill I've learned. We can do anything we're passionate about, and I want to help you create your passion projects. I'm Thomas Silk, and I am a broadcaster.
Thomas Silk, everybody. Thomas Silk. Give it up for Thomas. Woo! After Thomas here, we have the one and only Jared Tornow. So we're going to go ahead and check out his reels now.
Hello, my name is Jared Tornow, and I want to be an AV technician. I love everything from going into online, making it broadcast, making it a live event. I'm streaming it. I love that type of stuff. I love messing with wires and moving around, being a bit active, while also still being on the desk and working and managing the sound, making sure the cameras are right, and all that fun stuff. I love doing it all, and that's just kind of who I am, and that's what I want to be. This whole, I guess my reel is this whole show. I've been the AV technician on this portfolio show, and it's been fun. It's had a lot of challenges, but I hope you all are enjoying our show, and thank you for coming out and enjoying the show. So, yeah, that's me.
Jared Tornow, everybody. Give it up for Jared Tornow. And that about wraps us up for the broadcast students. And it's a special year here at MHCC because it's the last time we get to see the broadcast program in action. It seemed as though the moment everything went live, they took away the one people that were doing it live. So the broadcast students have assembled a very special presentation for us, and we're going to go ahead and pull out, and we're going to watch what they have made for us right now. What a treat, everybody. What a treat. Fantastic. And that wraps up all of our students. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the work that these lovely creatives have presented. But before you go, let's catch a word with our first alien correspondent. We're going to pull him up now. Howdy, Gargamel. So you're a reptilian shapeshifter, right?
Yes, absolutely. I like to go to the dentist, wait in lines, and influence national policy.
Fantastic, fantastic. Well, it was... Okay. It looks like the feed is cutting out there. You good, man? Okay then. Well, that wraps up our live show. If you like what you saw from one of the creatives or more, you can contact them via our website linked below. Want to watch again or send this to a friend? This video will remain up on this YouTube page for your viewing pleasure. So thank you so much for tuning into today's episode of Tomorrow Tonight and checking out the work of these awesome creatives. What's the future like? Better in theory, especially with the help of tomorrow's makers. Good night, and we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you.
All of my friends say, girl, you better take care, 'cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, 'cause I love